showdown in the SEC on Saturday between Ole Miss and Georgia. Plus, we'll spin it forward to the big one in the ACC tomorrow. How Miami has returned to the years of glory. And Matt, the big Curt Cignetti news when you join us at the head.
We are welcoming you back to Greenville, North Carolina, and we're at the 2-minute mark, 2-minute timeout. And we will eventually wrap this first half in a few moments. And we're in the lead by 10 for East Carolina Pirates. Now, for those of you who have been waiting like all day long, of course, it's a late night game under the lights, you know.
Indiana.
As I say, college is just like the homework assignments, class assignments for all these students are harder than high school. Because high school, they're like kind of pretty easy tasks or something, but college is kind of pretty hard. But it is. But
timeouts remain 3 for East Carolina.
But of course,
ECU uses one of their 3. 30 seconds. Game clock operator. Please reset. College game day. Going to be live at the University.
College game day will be held and live from the University of Georgia, because Georgia will take on Ole Miss Rebels.
11.5 seasons at Penn State. Coming off a playoff appearance a year ago, and now they'll be looking for a head coach in what I believe is going to be one of the wildest off seasons in college football history in terms of a coaching search, because there's already top-flight jobs open.
You guys won a heck of a lot of football games, right? I mean, a lot of football games, and now we'll see what the future is there in State College. It's a big job, because whoever takes that job now, you're going to be expected to do everything James Franklin did, and then everything he didn't.
Right, and that's win a lot of games, but not get over the hump in some of the big games to get Penn State with what we thought was a national championship-looking roster. Although they lost some All-Americans on defense, nonetheless, there was talent there. Speaking of talent, Hayes trying to find one to hit.
Oh, no! Incomplete! Incomplete for Tulsa Golden Hurricanes.
Fourth drop tonight, and this one is dropped right over the shoulder in the bucket. What a spectacular throw. And now, instead of having potential touchdown or a tackle inside the 10-yard line, you're Tulsa in your first.
That's as good as that throw gets right there.
Absolutely.
The Texas A&M transfer.
4th and 10 for Tulsa Golden Hurricanes.
Has been unable to hang on to him tonight.
And we'll eventually
gets the stop, albeit aided. Gets the ball back. Minute
1:05 remains in the second quarter.
Well, and it's such a critical drop because remember, Tulsa chose to take the ball. ECU's getting the ball coming out of the locker room and is going to have potentially the ball here last to close out the second quarter. This is a big defensive stand here for Tulsa.
You get 2 for 1. Down 10, 24-14 when you fought your way back into it. If you Tulsa, and you look last week against Tulane relative to tonight, what did we say in the open? Fast start. They did that. Check. What did Harry say on the sidelines? Energy. They have that.
They got
check.
That.
Said they didn't want one game to beat them twice. Thus far, it does not look like it has. Javante Connor, gain of 3. Is able to get out of bounds and stop the clock. Allows you to run the ball, and they do just that. That's Marlon Gunn, gain of 10.
There's your guy. Downhill. More up to the line quickly.
Averaging 6.5 tonight. Hauser creased it, saw it slid. Again, the ball gets spotted where the slide starts. Still 2 timeouts remaining. They'll have to use one here. Or not.
Well, they realize they're getting the ball. Start the third quarter.
So that'll be another first down. That stops the clock. You surprised by this, that they're not trying to take a couple of shots?
A little bit. I think they took one right here. They took a timeout right here. They may try to take a shot or two.
There's second.
Because there's enough time for them. They're still going to have one timeout left. There's enough time for them to get into field goal range.
And they've had Anthony Smith catch a 66-yarder and a 63-yarder get behind the defense. Obviously, defense is going to line up differently towards the end of the half because they think the throw's coming, which is why they probably run the ball. And I'm surprised they weren't a little more aggressive here.
Yeah, so Tulsa on defense, you got to be able to make sure nothing gets behind you or over the top. And then you got to protect the sidelines as well.
So Anthony Smith, the big play receiver, as advertised tonight. I mean, he came out with 150 yards and 4 receptions in the first quarter.
Big explosive play down the sideline with the pitch and go, and then the big post, and he just does the rest, outruns the defender, created the separation for an easy pitch and catch down the field. And here we are at first down, 14 seconds remaining.
See how Hauser progresses here. Over the middle, wide open.
It's wide open. Catch. What a throw.
And it's the Tulsa defenders that are down.
Wow.
And it was ruled incomplete.
Officials timeout for injured player on the defense. Please reset the game clock to 7 seconds.
Two Tulsa defenders end up running into each other as they're trying to tackle Pedway. They jar the ball loose and knock each other out.
They're trying to keep him down for a minute because you saw the severity of the hit. Interestingly enough, every time you see a receiver go over the middle of the field with that kind of hit, you're waiting to see the flag get thrown for targeting, but looking back at that,
No.
it's just kind of a big hit, some friendly fire. He takes the helmet right to the chest. It's Dax Collins. Gets up. That looked like the wind.
Yeah, that was a shot right to the midsection.
He's running off. Has to sit out of play. You saw him look back like he wanted to get right back out there. You see him pulling the pads off his chest. He's sucking wind right now. So Petaway couldn't hang on. 2nd and 10 now.
It looks like our marching band has made their way to the field because it's almost
Swinging out of the
halftime.
backfield. That's Engelman. Tries to stay up. Brought down by Robinson. So ECU had enough. Tulsa just ran off the field. But ECU saying they're staying. And Blake Harrell's down there saying that
What did he say?
The half may not be over. Do not go to the locker room.
I mean, Tulsa took off.
Wow.
So it looks like the elbow was down with 1 second remaining.
Only 1 second remains in the second quarter, but the Bano almost about to get ready to hit on to take the.
To the first half. Time has expired.
Well,
They were
that'll do
discussing
it
wasn't
for the first
down, that was
half.
going to stop the clock.
And then he made Tulsa come back out and wanted to send him back in. Okay. That's one way to end an entertaining half. So ECU, a gauntlet the first half, 364 yards. They're up 24-14. They'll get the kick to start the third quarter.
They will
Jeff
get the
Cox
kick to
did
start
that.
the second
Samaj
quarter.
in the studio. They'll
And
get
we
you all
will
the halftime
see you
news
all
coming
in
back.
the second half. Let's get a halftime break, and we'll see y'all soon.